Conference play resuming here on a Wednesday night. A couple of local foes doing battle. It is the visiting Scarlet Hawks of the Illinois Institute of Technology, rather against the Spartans of Aurora University. And as I mentioned, it's Wednesday, and a happy one at that. My name is Sean Fry. Glad you are with us for Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference Women's Volleyball tonight. A couple of teams that won their NAC openers last week. Aurora did it against Marion in 4 sets. The first two went 25-23 each. First to Aurora, and the second to the Sabres. And then the final 2 sets were, let's just say, a well-oiled machine for the Spartans as they took the last two, 14-7, a comprehensive finish to that one to take the conference opener. And then, as Aurora has done what feels like the entire month, another quality set of opponents, this time at the Wheaton Invitational, and once again getting a ranked opponent. It was the 5th time Aurora took on a team that was either ranked or receiving votes in the AVCA poll. That was how they concluded things against number 6 Hope and dropped that one in 4 sets. Ended up splitting the 4 matches at the Wheaton Invitational, losing in 5 against the hosts, followed by a pair of 3-0 victories against Maryville and Manchester. Aurora took 9 of the 15 sets they played in Wheaton, and a nice .215 attacking percentage, and in fact were well beyond that in 3 of those. And they had 10 more aces than their opponents, so the Spartans performing well, but a couple of very tough opponents there, and that's why you play them in non-conference as well. So Aurora 6-6 overall against an IIT team that has not had the start that they would have liked. They are 2-9 on the season, but they saved arguably their best performance of the season for their NAC opener on Thursday. They hammered MSOE 22-19-14, a season best .277 attacking percentage and a season-low 9 attacking errors in that contest. They kept MSOE under .050. So again, by far their best effort of the season. And then they went to that same Wheaton Invitational and did not have quite the same weekend that the Spartans had. They lost all 3 matches in 9 of 11 sets in Wheaton, had an attacking percentage under 100. They were outblocked by 5.5. And all the same, they were still competitive, dropping 7 of 11 sets by 5 or fewer points. So a little bit to feel good about for IIT, but the bottom line is they have a team attacking percentage of under 130. They just have not been clean enough on the attack, and they are going to need to have a considerably better effort in that department if they are going to knock off the 5-time defending conference champion Spartans. IIT has never defeated Aurora, at least going back to 2014. They've gotten the 20 points in a set only 3 times. They haven't even won a set against the Spartans. So Aurora is going to try to keep that one going on their home court. It's match number 13 of the season for the Spartans on the way right here at athletics.aurora.edu. And with that, it is time to meet the starting lineups for tonight's Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference women's volleyball matchup. First for the visiting Scarlet Hawks of the Illinois Institute of Technology. 3 seniors, couple of sophomores, or make that a couple of juniors rather. No sophomores and 2 freshmen. They are the 5'5" senior from Parker, Colorado, Briar Moore. 6' junior from Sugar Land, Texas, Victoria Van. 5'9" junior out of San Antonio, Sasami Kavan. A freshman standing 5'10" out of Lakewood, California, Victoria Asperez. And another of the seniors on this roster, 5'10" out of Brighton, Michigan, Emily Graham. 5'11" freshman from Utuado, Puerto Rico, Carla Troutman Mendez. And a 5'5" senior from Chesterfield, Michigan, Kelsey Starnes. She'll be the libero tonight for the Hawks. Moore, Van, Kavan, Asperez, Graham, Troutman Mendez, and Starnes for the 2-9 Scarlet Hawks. They are 1-0 in the NAC and led by 5th-year head coach Mark Johnston. Starters for the host Spartans of Aurora University, led by head coach James Seidelman. It'll be 2 seniors, a junior, a sophomore, and 3 freshmen. They are the 5'6" freshman from West Chicago, Illinois, Kristen Erickson. A 5'8", 5th-year senior from New Lenox, Illinois, Danny Lauer. A 6-foot sophomore from nearby Elburn, Illinois, Riley Moreno. A 5'9" junior out of Munster, Indiana, Lulu Torres. From LaPorte, Indiana, the 5'9" freshman, Hannah Joseph. And a 6-foot senior from right here in Aurora, Celeste Cazzoni. The libero, a 5'8" freshman from Chicago, Hannah Evenson. Erickson, Lauer, Moreno, Torres, Joseph, Cazzoni, and Evenson. The lineup for the Spartans. Referees tonight, Todd Weimer and Devoni McClarty. The line judges, Zachary Wiles and Kevin Diebel. Aurora will hit it right to left here in the first set in their blue uniforms, the libero wearing white. And Illinois Tech will be in their black uniforms, hitting left to right with the libero in red. And so the teams will meet at the net. Everyone will get situated and we'll get going. Opening serve on the way here from Thornton Gymnasium. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. Illinois Tech and Aurora on the way here in a matter of moments. And in fact, Briar Moore has the ball and is waiting to serve here. First set about to get underway. A little after 7 o'clock here on this Wednesday night. 7:06 to be exact as Moore sends it away and Aurora gets the first opportunity here. Lauer tried to dump it in. IIT scrambling a bit here. They get it back over and the Spartans get another look. Cazzoni goes to the back corner and she got it as Aurora is on the board. 1-0. Aurora, no doubt, will want to get off to a quick start. They've won 5 out of 6 when they've taken the first set. IIT now trying to get level. That's off fingertips, brought back in by Erickson. Out of the back row, Lauer spins that over. Hawks will have that, and now a try from up the middle. That was Asperez, and she hit it long. And it's 2-0 Spartans here early in the first. Now we'll see Danny Lauer go back to serve. 15 aces on the season for her. There is Kavan, tipped over by Van. And that was apparently into the net that time, Erickson. Well, that can't be right. I wonder if that might have been touched twice. It's 2-1. All the same, after IIT got the point, Erickson would not have been near the net. Here's Torres. First look there, rips that off the block. It's 3-1. And Torres hit 220 over the weekend at Wheaton. 229 against Marion. Has really gotten off to a strong start this season. She'll go back to serve it here and into the back row. Kavan sets it. That's Graham looking for it. She sails it. 4-1, and errors have been a problem for IIT. A 127 attacking percentage as a team. And it hasn't just been attacking errors wide or long. There's been some difficulty with the block as well. That one is a bad set, which goes to Aurora, and 5 of the first 6 have gone the Spartans' way tonight. This is reminiscent of last season when Illinois Tech, there's a service error by Torres, could not get out of its own way early in sets against the Spartans, and after they were already down a half dozen plus points, they settled in and were able to play Aurora even. But by that point, the damage had already been done. Well, the Hawks looking for a more stable start. Here is Michelle Navarro, freshman from Zapopan, Jalisco, Mexico. Cazzoni punches this over, and she could not get it back onto the court. So it's 5-3. Navarro has 6 service aces, and 1 in the conference opener on Thursday against MSOE. She serves at Lauer. That disappears into the rafters. Then it's set for Torres, handled well by Navarro. The return here by the Hawks, and Aurora gets a look. On the near side, there's Kate Pullman. One eats up Starnes, the libero, and it's 6-3 Aurora. And we'll see Riley Moreno enter here as Celeste Cazzoni goes back to serve. We did not see her serve much her first 3 seasons. Here she is, and serving well for Aurora as a senior. Near side set. That's Graham. Denied there by Lauer. Pullman steps into this. The cut dug out by Graham. Now on the near side, London Francis floats that back over. Nothing doing. So Pullman, the poke at the net, and it looked like Francis and perhaps to a lesser extent Troutman Mendez able to win that at the net to make it 6-4. With 4 serving here, and Ana Elena Sofia Sebastio coming in here, sophomore out of Berlin, Germany. And with 8 aces on the season. Left-handed serve, did not get a lot on that. It's into the net. And Aurora with the side out goes up 7-4. Will bring Hannah Joseph, who has had a terrific freshman season so far. Jump serve, a lot of top spin on that. Starnes did well. But then Mendez is denied by Moreno at the net. Moreno with the solo block. That makes it 8-4. And Moreno, the conference leader, now 32 blocks on the season. That'll send Joseph back to serve. Once again, it's Starnes. Navarro sets. Moore gets a look and is able to put it away. 8-5 as Starnes heads back. Starnes, one of 4 Scarlet Hawks in double digits in aces this season. She'll serve at Torres. Pullman gets the try and gets a long return into the seats. Pullman with her second kill. It's 9-5. Aurora, believe it or not, only 4 kills of the 9 points. IIT has handed Aurora a lot of the points otherwise. And Kristen Erickson, I believe, mistimed that serve. So it is 9-6. A little smile there. I'm quite certain that is not how she drew it up. So Sasami Kavan goes back to serve. 15 service aces for her as it's into the back at Evenson. Joseph finds Lauer that's tipped. Dig by Sebastio. Moore on the near side. Handled there by Torres. Lauer again from the far sideline. Again, Sebastio was there. Moore again trying, and she caught the sideline. Moore, an all-conference honorable mention last season, a first-team all-conference pick 2 years ago. 300-plus kills in both seasons, and another now 106 on the season. Made it 9-7 temporarily before a service error from Kavan gives Aurora the 3-point advantage right back. Here is Hannah Evenson. 31 service aces, second best in the conference, just outside of the national top 10. Serves at Starnes. Moore had to adjust on that set. It was behind her. That sets up Torres on the other end. Nothing there. Moore far side spins it over. Evenson the response. Joseph brings it back in. Aurora not able to win that point. Near side Van. Evenson's there. Joseph will set Torres right of the net. It's blocked. Now Lauer on the right side. Still nothing. Marathon point here over on 2. Lauer rescues that. And now Torres the tip. Moore dives to take that away. It's returned again, and Aurora will get another look. Cazzoni from on the logo fires it home to win a long point. And that'll make it 11-7. Cazzoni has been sensational. 356 attacking percentage coming in. That was best in the NAC. North of 400 with 30 kills over the weekend. Asperez, no. And over on 2, Joseph, it swung on back, kept alive by a diving Erickson. Then Torres not able to find the floor on the other side. That'll set, I believe that was Troutman Mendez. Another long point ensuing here as Moore, that's tipped at the net. Evenson the dig, Torres near side. That one stays up. Near side, the swing, and Van ends the point. 11-8, that's back-to-back long points here. And that'll send Moore back to serve as we're through a full rotation. Moore with a team-leading 18 service aces, but that one dives into the nylon, and Aurora goes up 12-8, and it'll send Lauer back to serve. He had 5 aces over the weekend against Wheaton. And we'll look to dial up the first one of the match here. Near corner, the jump serve is into the back. It will be brought back in by Graham, who will get it on the near side on a running start. Far side, rather. Here's Aurora. Torres is able to find some space on the near sideline past the diving Kavan. Five-point lead for Aurora, largest of the match. Lauer here at Starnes. Morris to bump that for Graham, and a look for Aurora, and it looked like Joseph got into the net there, and she sure did. I think that was what I saw the last time. They signaled, once again, I think they signaled Erickson, but I believe that was Joseph getting into the net. It was set for Pullman, and she fires that off for the block. 3 kills on 5 swings for the junior from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. It's 14-9 Spartans. And Lulu Torres is back to serve. From the key on the basketball court, serves at Graham. Back row Moore hit it long. And that'll get a timeout from IIT. 15-9. Aurora has led throughout this opening set. And they have been efficient while doing it. 15-9, AU leading. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. Aurora up 15-9. Lulu Torres still serving out of the IIT timeout. Got a whistle here, and that is Illinois Tech into the net. And they'll get Troutman Mendez. Aurora with 5 of the last 6. It's 16-9, and Torres continues to serve. IIT 4 kills, 5 errors. It's been a problem. It's been a problem all year. Here's Troutman Mendez. Pullman is there. Then Torres, the big swing out of the back row, and rips it home. 17-9. Torres, her 3rd kill on her 9th attempt. She's been back there for a while on serve. That one's into the back row at Graham again. She will get it on the set. Evenson is there. Pullman near side. Drop that in front of Starnes. It is all Aurora right now. 5 straight. 7 of 8. And 9 of 11. All Aurora right now. They go at Moore this time. The swing here from Van, and finally IIT is able to stop the run. Van with her 2nd kill. Too many errors and not enough stops. That has been the story of the opening set for Illinois Tech. Here is Sebastio serving. A swing here from Cazzoni. That was off the block to make it 19-10. I misspoke. That was Michelle Navarro serving a moment ago. And now no longer serving as Cazzoni goes back. Rosary High School alum. Had a career best 5 aces against Mary in the conference opener, and right on cue. As number 16 on the season, as Aurora has doubled up IIT 20-10. 14 minutes of volleyball, and it has been all Aurora so far. Celeste serves here. Navarro to the net. Serves Francis. She'll drop it down in front of a lunging Lauer. Now here's Sebastio back to serve. Serve is here at Lauer. Moreno got a lot of that one, and less was needed. Well, it is 20-12. So Moreno with a solo block earlier. That was her first attack. She's been very effective for Aurora so far. It is a rare miss from her. Here's Pullman, blocked. Was able to flip it back over, and then IIT back over on 1. That set was off the mark for Moreno. Now Pullman fanned on that. And IIT has won 3 straight points for the first time tonight. Last couple of points, Aurora a little bit out of their rhythm. Still a long way back for Illinois Tech. Sebastio serves again. Have to think Aurora will get back on track here, but a good job by Starnes reading that. Now Moore with a look and put it in the back corner. So the Hawks with a rally late. They were down 10. And have not gotten half of that back just yet. And they will fall back down 7. That one was far too long. And the Spartans are up by a touchdown here in the first set, 21-14, as Joseph goes back to serve. Joseph, 10 assists, looking for her first ace tonight, and got it. Right on cue again. What can I say? Timeout, Illinois Tech. Aurora 3 points from the opening set. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. 22-14 Aurora. I think I misspoke a little earlier. Aurora is 6-1 when winning the first set. 5-1. You might be thinking, well, it's close enough. Aurora close to taking first set for the 8th time this season. Just need to work out a few more points, and that'll help. Riley Moreno again. I think she'll share that one with Kate Pullman. 23-14. Moreno, the conference leader, as I mentioned, in blocks, and has been a force at the net for Aurora. Heavy serve here. It was done well to get off the net, but Aurora will get a look anyway. More with the dig. Starnes has to return that. And now Moreno gets a try, and this time is able to bat that off the block to make it set point. Spartans by 10. Illinois Tech once again likely to be held under 20 for the set. Joseph serves, gets a long return here. Sets, and Lauer to end the set does just that in 19 minutes. Aurora takes the opener 25-14. Totals coming up. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. Spartans in that first set, a 25-14 win with 12 kills, 4 errors on 35 attacks, a .229 attacking percentage. Also had the only 2 aces and had 2 of the 3 blocks in the match. Illinois Tech, 7 kills and errors on 33 attacks. Celeste Cazzoni has a match-high 4 kills and a .600 attacking percentage. Kate Pullman and Lulu Torres 3 apiece. 12 assists and an ace for Hannah Joseph. Cazzoni had the other ace for the Spartans, and Hannah Evenson leads the defense with 8 digs. For Illinois Tech, Briar Moore 3 kills. Victoria Van has a couple, 4 assists for Sasami Kavan. 5 digs for Ana Elena Sofia Sebastio. There's not a whole lot of statistics to speak of for Illinois Tech. Really did not get very much going in that first set. Elsewhere around Aurora, there was soccer earlier today. McKenna Coons scored in the 3rd minute for the Aurora women's soccer team, and that held up. 1-0 the final over Concordia Chicago. So Aurora now 1-0-2 in the NAC. And then for men's soccer, 13-1. Aurora with 10 second half goals. 10 second half goals. It might be easier to talk about who didn't score for Aurora. It was a lot in the back of the Cougars' net, but here you go. Hat tricks for Anthony Marmolejo and Jessiel Enriquez. Enrique Gonzalez had a couple. By the way, Gonzalez added a couple of assists. Enriquez had 1. Marmolejo had 2 assists. Alex Arriaga had a goal and 2 assists. I could go on. A lot of scoring in that contest. We are underway in set number 2. Aurora serving. IIT getting the first swing at it. And then Aurora getting the first quality look. That was blocked bat on their side. Torres spins it over, and the Hawks will try to get on the board here, and they will have their first lead tonight as Emily Graham drives it home. Elsewhere around the NAC tonight, there's only one match, and it is Lakeland and Concordia, Wisconsin. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. Here's Torres. The dig there by Kavan. There'll be a free ball coming here for the Spartans. They'll try again. That's Cazzoni, and it's good. First tie of this match. Lakeland took the first set 25-18. They're up very, very early in the second, 3-0. And the rest of the NAC slate for this week is still to come, as a matter of fact. Serve here for Aurora, and that is Troutman Mendez, who restores the IIT lead. Alverno home to Wisconsin, Lutheran tomorrow, Marion's at MSOE, Benedictine at Dominican, and it's Concordia Chicago home to Rockford. 4 teams get into non-conference play for the rest of the weekend, as you might imagine. Were there any NAC contests last night? Sure were. Edgewood over St. Norbert in 4 sets. So right now, Edgewood, the conference leader by a half game over 6 other schools. Here's Torres with the drive and the finish to make it 2-all. And she'll go back to serve. Is it just me, or has Lulu Torres had the kill right before going back to serve pretty much every time in this one? Serves here at Moore. Far side. That was Graham. It was stuffed. And Aurora is in front. Our first lead change of this match. Hawks trying to get level here. Torres with the dig. And then a look on the far side by Pullman, and that was tipped. And it's 4-2 Spartans. And the conference opener against Marion, Lulu Torres, who serves this one long here, was fairly efficient early, and Aurora just wasn't quite able to get the rest of the offense in rhythm. That really changed in the third set against the Sabres, and a lot of that was led by Kate Pullman, who had been fairly quiet through those first 2 sets, but really came to life in the third and fourth, and that really opened a lot of things up for Aurora. Here is Troutman Mendez, ties it up at 4. And that is her second kill. Now, Pullman, one of more experienced players in this lineup. Service error here by Sebastio puts Aurora back in front. And she's really put together a nice season so far. 145 kills, a little more than 3% at a 245 clip. 270 over the weekend with 42 kills in 4 matches. There's a swing and a finish here by Troutman Mendez. We're even at 5 in the second set. And we've really seen Aurora's efficiency improve. Again, that opening weekend for Aurora, I mean, just a lot of very difficult opponents. Double touch here, and IIT is back into the lead at 6-5. Floating serve here for Starnes, and it's an ace. All in all, this is a Spartans team that has won the conference 5 years in a row. They've won the conference tournament championship 4 years in a row, and they are the team to beat until further notice. But IIT on a little run here. That's 4 straight points, back-to-back service aces for Kelsey Starnes. Who has gotten into a rhythm here. Pullman trying to get Aurora back on track, and she does. Calm, cool, and collected for her 5th kill. And that'll send Hannah Joseph back to serve. Aurora 222 team attacking percentage. And that does lead the conference. Wasn't quite at that mark a little bit earlier, but they have been very tough over the last handful of weeks. That is off the antenna. It's 7-8. And actually, it was really only very briefly after the Southwestern match. Aurora hit the ball very well, to be completely honest, at the Jim Coleman Classic. Were just out-hit. Like a set that was off the line there, and that'll allow IIT to get the point. Now look at those first handful of matches, 175, 275, 241, 260, and then this all did not go according to plan against Southwestern, but then right back at it, 222, 351. I mean, Hope is a notable outlier along with Southwestern. Other than that, this has been a team that is absolutely on fire as an offense. Moore here, blocked back into the antenna. Right now, Illinois Tech is having one of its better sequences this season. It's a 3-point lead. And for a team that has struggled to have a lot of rhythm offensively, 5 kills, 2 errors on 10 tries here this set. Moreno just a bit long. She got all of it, and it was about a ball too long. Kavan serving, Moreno again, there's the angle. There will be no digging that one as Moreno picks up her second. And Erickson returns the serve. 11-8. Aurora took the opening set 25-14, and they did it quickly. And Illinois Tech, a little resistance here in the second. Moore, no. Joseph for Torres, it's blocked. Torres is going to get another look here. Dig there for Kavan. And now on the far side, that was Van, and it's good. One thing that IIT is done better in the second set is establishing the net. And then, of course, the finishing's better. I don't think I have to tell you that right now. But it's still just a 4-point lead, and now it's 3 as Torres steps up and fires that home. And we'll send Evenson back to serve. Line drive serve at Graham. Van again, and found a seam in the back row. Well, volleyball, a game of adjustments. It can be a chess match at times. That's a long serve here. It was Asperez who floated that one too long. Thing about Aurora is even in sets where they find themselves maybe trailing for large stretches of it, they're never really out of it. Here's an ace by Erickson. That one came off serve receive at an awkward angle and dipped right into the net. I'm sorry, that was Danny Lauer, I apologize. Lauer's 16th ace and first tonight. She'll try it again. Not a lot of spin on that serve. Created some difficulties again, more out of the back row. Dig there. And then a pass to a Cazzoni moving towards the net. It's going to get a free ball. Joseph's going to set Cazzoni again from up the middle. No. Another scramble drill here. It's returned by Starnes. Now Torres will get a look on the outside. That's blocked. Back set here to Lauer. Had to reach back for that one. It's dug by Kavan. Van will give this to Aurora, and they'll try to deliver here. On 2, Joseph tipped and returned again, but it's wide, and Aurora wins another long point. Excellent job by the Spartans, and again, to my point, even at times when Aurora is trailed for long stretches, they usually find a way to come through in the end, and we do not see James Seidelman call panic timeouts. He lets his team find its own way, and it is very effective. Torres again, no. Starnes will set more out of the back, spins that over, but Kazoni's there, and she gets it right back. It's off Kavan, it's in the seats, and it's tied up at 13. And now Aurora matching IIT swing for swing. The attacking percentages both ways in this set are crisp. And climbing here, that was Carla Troutman-Mendez who got a look right up the middle with the Scarlet Hawks back in front. Troutman-Mendez made her IIT debut on Thursday against MSOE, had 3 kills in that one, and then made the all-tournament team at the Wheaton Invitational. 22 kills, a .340 attacking percentage. She gives this Scarlet Hawks team a different dynamic than they'd had, but hasn't really been as involved as they would like her to be to this point. Free ball here for the Hawks, trying to extend their lead, and that set was to no one in particular, evening it up at 14. To finish my point, Troutman at 4 kills on 9 swings. She does play in the middle. Good serve. And IIT has no choice but to just hammer it back. Pullman, the look here, it's blocked. Tipped back over. Troutman-Mendez could not finish at the net. And then that was touched twice. Aurora retakes the lead with 6 of the last 7 points. Third lead change of the set. It's 15-14. And Lulu Torres will get a try. Side spin on that serve. Francis. Torres the dig, falling to her right. Pullman spins it back over. The set here for Troutman-Mendez. Aurora scrambles and gets it back. And now another try. Graham, no. Torres again. Lauer goes up for her from behind the attack line. Found a good spot, but Francis gets a look here and drove that into the net. 16-14, timeout IIT. And just like that, a 4-point gap becomes a 2-point advantage for Aurora. Up a set and a couple in the second. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. Aurora rolling now in the second set. On a 7-1 run. Lulu Torres serving again. And it has really been a series of long and devastating runs that have been the difference so far for Aurora. Here's Kazoni. 17-14 as that goes up the middle. Look in the first set, Aurora, a 5-1 stretch to start, and then 5 straight points to stretch a 4-point lead to 9. Then they had the final 5 points of the set. Here's an ace. Torres now has one of those to go along with 5 kills and 4 digs. She is putting together a terrific all-around night. This is 5 straight here for Aurora, and 9 of 10, 10 of 11. That is well too long. Make it 6 straight points, longest stretch of the night. And when Aurora has gotten on track, it has been very impressive. Troutman Mendez missed. 20-14. And I would hesitate to call this a collapse by Illinois Tech. Aurora has done a lot of very good things during these last 4 or 5 minutes of play. And IIT has made some mistakes, but Aurora has put on a lot of pressure. A few changes right here. Torres is going to go for it again. That one's too long, so IIT is back onto the board here. They still have one timeout left. And did Mark Johnston wait too long? We'll see if Sebastio can get IIT back on track here. Cazzoni off the net cord and back. 20-16. Well, the chances for IIT start to get pretty long if IIT can't reel off another couple or 3 points here. Torres fired that into the net, a rare mistake for her tonight. In fact, that's her first attacking error. It's 20-17. Sebastio again. Goes at Torres. Joseph wants Pullman. Not that time. Moore near side. A dig, and it's high in the air from Lauer. Now Pullman on the far side, hit it long. And the Scarlet Hawks fight back with 4 straight to close this one to a 2-point set. 25-14 for Aurora in the first set. It's 20-18 Spartans here in the second. Off the net, kept alive by Lauer. Pullman to settle it down, yes. Kill number 6 for Kate, and a good time for it. Aurora back up 3, 21-18. And Aurora has a years-long streak of not losing when up 2-0. Well, Illinois Tech does not want to be in a situation of having to break that streak. Pullman again makes it 22-18. And that matches Cazzoni for the match high with 7 kills. Cazzoni is serving. Goes at Sebastio in the back row. Kavan set for Moore. Dig by Lauer. Pullman again, why not? Got it. 3 straight points for Kate Pullman. It forces a timeout from Illinois Tech. Good response by the Spartans. They're 2 points from a 2-0 lead. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. 23-18, Aurora a couple of points away from a couple of sets of an advantage. And Celeste Cazzoni still serving. This one is back to the Aurora side. Moreno just missed. IIT out of timeouts. Aurora hasn't taken one, period. And that's not especially unusual. Things are going well. You don't normally see one from the Aurora sideline. Here's Pullman. She makes it set point. Pullman has been fantastic here late in this second set. Nine kills now for Kate. Set point as Joseph lets it fly. Kavan off the net, trying here for Asper nothing. And Moreno tried to dunk it, and I think they're going to say she carried that, and I think that's the right call. It's 24-20. Sasami Kavan will once again try to serve IIT a little rallier. Coming off of her first career double-double, 17 assists and 10 digs against Manchester over the weekend. Pullman did not get enough of that. Well, Pullman had done very little wrong for the last several minutes. But it gives IIT a little more life. They stave off a couple of set points. They're going to get one more. It is 24-22 now with 3 straight points. And a rare timeout here from Aurora. So a quick discussion here as the Spartans will try to close out the set. They'll go at least 4 tonight in McQuan. 25-18 in either direction through 2 sets. Lakeland took the first. Concordia, Wisconsin got the second. And last night, Edgewood over St. Norbert in 4 sets. Tomorrow, Wisconsin Lutheran at Alverno. Marion's at MSOE, Dominican home to Benedictine, and Rockford on the road at Concordia, Chicago. AU men's soccer, 13-1 the winner today over Concordia, Chicago. Anthony Marmolejo, 3 goals, 2 assists. Omar Saldana had an assist. Gio Villegas a goal. Enrique Gonzalez, 2 goals, 2 assists. Jaciel Enriquez, 3 goals and an assist. A goal for Stefan Soldat. Alex Arriaga had a goal and 2 assists. Isaac Escobar found the back of the net. So did Christian Correa, and Nick Wilner added an assist. Less scoring for AU women's soccer, but the same result. McKenna Coons with a goal in the 3rd minute was enough in a 1-0 victory for the Spartans. And that's a quick look at the out of town and out of sport scoreboard as Kavan serves again, trying to stave off a 4th set point. Torres brought that one back. Pullman couldn't finish it. Now a look on the far side. That is Van, and she got another one. Four straight points for the Hawks for the 3rd time this set, but they still need to get one more to extend the set. Joseph for Pullman, got it. And Aurora hangs on. 25-23, they take set number 2 and go up 2-0. And who else but Kate Pullman, 10 kills on the night. And by my count, 7 in that second set. Aurora goes for the sweep after this. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. It certainly got very close, but Aurora hangs on to take the second set 25-23 after a 25-14 triumph in the first. Kate Pullman, 7 kills, 10 on the match for Aurora, who had a 128 attacking percentage in that second set to 125 for IIT. Ultimately, just not enough to get over the finish line for IIT after they staved off 4 set points. Celeste Kazonia, 7 kills, 5 for Lulu Torres plus 5 digs. Hannah Evenson has 10 digs, and Hannah Joseph has 25 assists tonight for Illinois Tech. Carla Troutman-Mendez had 4 of IIT's 9 kills in that second set. Those are her only 4 of the match. Briar Morris 4 to go along with 5 digs as well. Victoria Van leads all Scarlet Hawks with 5 kills. Anna Elena Sofia Sebastio with 7 digs to lead the Hawks. And assists are scattered throughout, but Sasami Kavan has the most so far with 9. And so at this point, it's going to come down to IIT needing a pretty considerable rally here. Aurora has won 69 consecutive matches when up 2-0. Got to go back to 2018 to the last time they were not able to finish off a match in that situation. And they don't plan on doing it again tonight. Briar Moore will start us off here on serve, and Aurora will pass that one off the rafters, and IIT has the lead once again. Moore serves again. Lauer to tie it back up. Answer there from Kavan. Moore, back row, no. Evenson tries Torres here, a lot on that one. It's kept alive, and Moore got it back. Once more, that's Lauer, no. Joseph, Kazzoni, no. Another long point. It's been the theme of the match so far in this one, and Joseph set Lauer and backed into her. No play there. That won't do it all. And Aurora able to get into the set here as Lulu Torres has her 6th kill. And that'll send Lauer back to serve. 7 digs for Danny tonight, plus an ace. It was Graham, not that time. Torres, this time, 2 all. Lulu 7 kills, 1 error on 23 swings. Aurora has had a well-balanced attack tonight. And now an ace. And Aurora goes in front. Another good serve for Lauer. More out of the back, spins it over. Lauer's there. Then Kazzoni from up the middle. Could not evade Starnes. That's a look here from Van. And she continues to pace IIT. 6 kills here, it's 3 all. Asperez to serve. Freshman out of Los Alamitos High School. Torres off the block, it's good for 3 Spartans. And Torres is back to serve. Jump serve here for Lulu. Some trouble on serve receive, but rescued nicely by Emily Graham. Squares it up at 4. Grace Reckamp is in. goes right back to serve here. 5 aces on the year for the Willowbrook High School alum. Pullman keeps it going. And right now, Kate is rolling. There's a couple of blocks, 11 kills. Cazzoni to serve. Once again, Graham a running start and knots it up. It had been a quiet match for Graham, but has a couple of quick ones here. 4 kills on the night. Sebastio to serve. Left-handed jump serve into the back row at Lauer. Joseph sets Pullman, it's blocked. Joseph keeps it alive, and Pullman flips it back over to the Scarlet Hawks side. Here's Moore on the far sideline. That one's kept back in again. Free ball. Oh, not so free. IIT had to scramble for that. Now Aurora gets a look. Pullman again. Did she get the block? She did not. 6-5 Hawks. At a glance, I thought that might have gotten a piece of the block. But I think that was more an optical illusion than anything else. A service error here. Illinois Tech has largely not struggled with service errors, but they have 7 tonight. But they have had some difficulty with that. Hannah Joseph breaks through with an ace. Puts Aurora back in front 7-6. And then followed by a service error as we are all square. And IIT are minus 15 on service aces on the season. Aurora trying to get back in front. They will do just that as Pullman tips that over and rattled around and caught a piece of the antenna. Ultimately, IIT has not had enough consistent offense to be able to stack up victories, and an interesting total. This is over on 2, and Joseph or Cazzoni, it's blocked. Another try here, Lauer got it. 9-7 Spartans. IIT has not won when their opponent has had an attacking percentage over 100. For some context, Aurora at 202 tonight. IIT under 100 themselves. They have been inconsistent enough hitting the ball. That one did get a piece of Erickson on the way out. They've been inconsistent enough offensively that they have not left themselves a lot of margin for error. Here's Kavan. 8 serving 9 here in the third set. Into the back row at Evenson. Lauer, the tip. Van is there. Now Moore tries to tip herself, and Moreno says absolutely not. (10-8). And Evenson serves. Van the set here, and on a line back over to Kavan. Now Van here. Van has put together a very efficient evening. She makes it 10-9. 7 kills, no errors on 11 tries. A bit too long that time. We're even at 10. You know, the key is going to be here down the stretch. Can the Scarlet Hawks keep Aurora from getting the snowball rolling down the hill? That's not going to help. Lauer and Cazzoni get up for the block. It's 11-10. I mean, really, when you look at the sequences of the match, Aurora didn't trail at all in the first set, but stretched it out with a couple of big runs. Had a few more large runs there as a point for IIT in that second set. That stretched out what had been even a reasonably comfortable IIT lead into a substantial Aurora advantage that IIT did not recover from. Here's an ace from Asperez. The fourth lead change of this set. They have been able to play tough, but there's just been those sequences where Aurora has been able to get everything to click. And in those instances, IIT has had no answer. Cazzoni delivers the tying kill right there. It's even at a dozen as Lulu Torres serves. Kavan under that tries Troutman Mendez, and it's good. And it's 13-12. Reckamp back to serve. Long return here and into the net. IIT by a couple here in this third set. Joseph over on two. Starnes had the answer there. Graham, good job by Lauer to pull that one up, and then who else but Kate Pullman right now when you need to settle things down. Pullman had a career-high 18 kills in the opener last weekend against Whedon. She's up to 13 tonight. And it has been an efficient 13 tonight for Kate Pullman. Celeste Cazzoni trying to tie it here on serve. Long return here. And it was brought off the net. And a kill restores the IIT advantage to a couple. Sebastio back to serve. Joseph for Pullman, no. Long receive that time. Somehow it got back over, and Aurora put it over on one. They missed the dunk, but Riley Moreno takes care of that once again at the net. It has been a dominant effort in the front row for Riley Moreno. That is her fourth block. Aurora has a 6-1 advantage in blocks right now over IIT. They're down one. Here's more. This time Pullman the dig. Lauer tries to tie it, and she does. And Mark Johnston has seen enough. He wants to talk about this. Aurora up 25-14 and 25-23 through two. It's 15 all here in the third as Aurora tries to close out the sweep. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. 15 all. Third set here. Aurora serving. It's Hannah Joseph. Had 4 lead changes in this third set. 10 ties. Top spin on that serve. Kavan for more on the far sideline. It's blocked again. Lauer and Moreno, and Aurora back in front. That matches Moreno's season high for blocks. Had 104 last season at Shepherd. Up the middle, Troutman Mendez knots it back up. That is her 7th kill. Matches the team high for IIT. Well off the pace being set by Kate Pullman, who leads all players with 13. Service error from Starnes puts Aurora back on top. 17-16. Mentioned earlier, Aurora has faced 5 teams either in the rankings or receiving votes in the AVCA poll. They've got 2 more coming up this weekend. I'm trying to finish things off here. That is into the net. Oh, it is not into the net. London Francis has tied it up. I thought that one was a lot of net cord, and it was not. So we're even at 17 all. Aurora 15th ranked UW Oshkosh, followed by Simpson on Friday, and then at 16th ranked Stevens Point on Saturday at the UW Stevens Point Invitational. Lauer for the lead, got it. Her 4th kill tonight. IIT goes from here to a true road matchup at Lake Forest before hosting Alverno on Saturday in conference play. That is too long, and it is 18 apiece. And that is what is coming up. But how is this one going to end? Will we play on, or does Aurora close it out with the sweep? Lauer spins that back. Hawks will have a chance to take the lead here late. That's Van, and it is in. And that is the 6th lead change in this third set. Aurora looking for its 5th 3-0 sweep, but trailing here late in the third. Torres spins that over. Kavan, that was Asperez. It is 20-18 IIT. The Hawks have certainly swung it well in this third set, but the job is not done. Lulu Torres gets 1 back for Aurora. And again, this is something that Marion found out. First set, Aurora was down late. Came back to win the first set. That is an ace. We're tied. Danny Lauer's serve died on the back line. And now it's well and truly a sprint to the finish line. 20 apiece. Lauer serves. Right side, that's Van. It's handled by Aurora. Torres for the lead. No. Starnes kept it up. It's returned here. Aurora will try again. Cazzoni missed. Hawks up 1. Asperez serves. Joseph for Lauer. Hawks with the initiative. Troutman Mendez. It's made it a 2-point lead. Timeout Aurora. Scarlet Hawks trying to force a 4th. Up too late in the third. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. 22-20 against Aurora is merely seeing the finish line. It is not at all getting to the finish line. The timeouts that the Aurora coaching staff takes tend to be very effective. Let's see if they have a similar impact here as Victoria Asperez serves. Joseph had the entire court to go into, and she saw it and put it down. 22-21. Both teams have one timeout left. Great vision by the freshman. Getting better and better every single match and is already off to a great start. Lulu Torres a great serve. Graham not able to evade Evenson. Pullman will try to tie it and hit it long. And Pullman clearly not really trying to do much but get it over, and it just kept carrying. So Grace Reckamp back to serve. At Torres, some trouble there. Pullman on the near side spins it over. That's what she was trying to do last time. Here's Graham, it's blocked. Cazzoni, what a time for that. +7 at the net for Aurora right now. It's Cazzoni's third block. And now back to serve to try to level this at 23. Aurora one short of that right now and trying to avoid facing a set point. It's over. Tipped over, and Aurora now will try to square it up. That one to the net. It made it over and now back. Joseph tries Pullman again. Not on the near side. Moore from the back row. Back over to Lauer. Here's Pullman again. Tips it over. Kept alive by the Hawks. Francis near side. Long. And now Cazzoni can serve Aurora into a match point. But Mark Johnston is going to ice the kicker. All even at 23. Are we going to see a match point or a set point? It's going to be one or the other after the ensuing point here out of the timeout, and have to wonder if this is going to be the first of back-to-back timeouts here. Well, certainly not if Aurora wins the point. Mark Johnston doesn't have one. I have to think that Aurora likely takes a timeout if IIT gets the point. So a lot hanging on this one. Over in McQuan, CUW has rallied to take a 2-1 lead. They take the third set 25-22. CUW trying to join Edgewood at 2-0. And Lakeland trying to get back to 500 in the early going in conference play. Aurora has 7 aces. Celeste Cazzoni has one of them to go along with 8 kills, 5 digs, and 3 blocks. Don't need an ace, just an effective serve here in this spot. And that's exactly what she got. Here is Graham. That is long. It is tipped. And it is set point for the Scarlet Hawks. A rotation here. Are we going to see the timeout? And indeed we will. IIT will now have to think about this next point. 24-23 Hawks. They are down 2 sets, trying to extend the match. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. Set point here for Illinois Tech, 24-23 in the third, and Ana Elena Sofia Sebastio will try to serve this one into a fourth set. Aurora trying to hold off IIT here. Torres receives, Joseph sets. Pullman got a lot of that one, but Starnes had the answer. Moore not able to beat Lauer. Pullman tries again, and it is blocked. We're going to the fourth. (25-23) for IIT. Aurora will try to finish it off now in 4 sets. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. Illinois Tech just enough to get past Aurora in that third set, so we'll go to the fourth. Aurora has still rather handily out-hit Illinois Tech in this one. They're +6 at the net. But IIT able to put together their best set of the night. Kate Pullman at 13 kills, leading all players. Lulu Torres has 9, Celeste Cazzoni with 8. Hannah Joseph, 36 assists. Hannah Evenson, 14 digs. The other side, it's Victoria Van with 9 kills and Carla Troutman-Mendez with 8 to lead the Scarlet Hawks. Sasami Kavan has 19 assists and 9 digs, closing in on her second career double-double, and Kelsey Starnes has 14 digs to lead the defense. Spartans in blue, left to right. IIT wearing black on the right side of the net as you see it, as Danny Lauer will start us off here in set number 4 and gets a long return right away. Now Torres into the net. IIT is once again victorious on the first point of the set. It's the third time Aurora has had a 2-1 lead this season, and both of their conference games are in that number. Torres put it into the corner. It looked like they got Troutman Mendez into the net before. It looked like the whistle was coming in as the ball was in flight. So Torres, I think, denied the kill that time, but she'll go back to serve. Well, they will give it to her. I think that's just, in my opinion. 2-1 here as the Hawks able to rip that one off the attempted block. Well, it's the first to 3 sets. It doesn't really matter what order you win them in, just so long as you do. And so Aurora, no doubt, keeping that in mind here as they try to finish it off. Cazzoni maybe missed on that one. It worked out, at least to get it over. But then Emily Graham on the other side, able to get a look and pounds it home from up the middle. 3-1, Illinois Tech. Set for Pullman. That one rode the net and dropped for a kill. And that's number 14 tonight for Pullman. It'll send Celeste Cazzoni back to serve. You know, it's worth noting, I mentioned it was all at 10. Would Illinois Tech be able to keep Aurora from getting on a roll? And in that set they did. Troutman Mendez, 4-2 Scarlet Hawks. They were able to avoid the big run. Aurora's best stretch was 3 on a couple of occasions. They're able to do just enough to get to the line. And here is IIT's 5th ace tonight. It's 5-2. Sebastio with her first of the evening. Joseph wants Torres and able to split a couple of would-be blockers there. So Hannah Joseph back to serve here. A top spin on that serve. Returned here, and Evenson is at it. Pullman makes it 5-4. That one was in the air forever, and Pullman had a good look at the entire court and put it in a very good spot. As for Hannah Joseph, a good service. She serves again here. She had a brief run leading the country in assists per set and is still in a pretty good spot, all things considered. In the top 10 in the country now. Almost hit long. We're even at 5. 3 straight points for Aurora, and Joseph will serve again. Set was off the mark for Moore. She adjusts and rips it over. Pullman now with a look, and that's number 16 for Kate. 2 off of her career high. So here we go. This is what Aurora was unable to do in the third set. They peel off a long run here to take the lead. Troutman Mendez, not that time. I'll try Lauer here, she'll flip it over. Nothing there, Cavan for Moore. Joseph got there, but Lauer could not bring it back onto the court. And it's a half a dozen apiece. Keeping an eye on that Concordia, Wisconsin Lakeland match. A service ace here for Starnes to put the Hawks back up 7-6. CUW not in the tournament championship last season. Felt like it had been Aurora and CUW every year for a while. Ended up being St. Norbert who ended up falling to AU last year. That one's wide. That was a scramble all the way that time, and Aurora takes the point. You still have to think that Aurora and Concordia, Wisconsin, the favorites until further notice. Look here from the back row from Reckamp and went off of Aurora player up off the rafters and to the floor. 8-7 IIT. And now Sasami Kavan, who's coming off a career best in assists at 34 against Maryville on the last day of the tournament. Has 23 right now. Kavan for Moore, blocked. Second attempt. Moore's going to get another look at it here and got it to go. Just wide here on the serve, and Aurora will take the side out. IIT had peeled off 4 of the previous 5 points. Evenson for Aurora. Kavan tries Van, it's blocked. This will have to come over this time, and it does. Now Joseph tries Kazoni, but Kavan with the answer. Moore near sideline spins it over. Evenson with the dig. Nearing 20 tonight. And then Kazoni right in the middle of the court ties it up. 9 each way here in the 4th set. Aurora still 2-1 on the sets board. Evenson serves again. Sebastio receives. Moore right side blocked. And IIT doesn't get it back. Third lead change of the set. Briar Moore has been very quiet. 7 kills, 5 errors, 35 attacks. She has gotten the bulk of the looks. Has not been able to finish as many as I'm sure she'd like. And then that serve caught Starnes awkwardly. 4 straight points for Aurora. And Mark Johnston goes to the timeout. Aurora's points in this 4th set have come in strings. And they're up to 11-9 with a 2-1 advantage in sets. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. Aurora up 11-9. A bit of a roller coaster of a 4th set. Trying to stretch it out here and get some breathing room. But not had that in a while, and that won't hurt. Back-to-back aces for Hannah Evenson. Three points the advantage. Aurora did not lead by more than a point at any point in that 3rd set. What a return by Starnes. There was space there, and she did not clear the net by a lot. But the libero is on the board. Just her 2nd kill of the season. IIT will take it. It was Lauer blocked. It was dug up off the net, and Torres couldn't find room. Van here, that was rejected. Kazoni and Torres were there. 13-10. 10 blocks tonight for Aurora. +8. In an area where Aurora has been good over the years. And now another ace from Danny Lauer. That's number 10 for Aurora tonight. 14-10. Aurora needs to keep the pressure on. Lauer, 4 aces tonight after that last one. Back over on 2 by Joseph out of necessity. Here's a look from Asperez, and she hit it long. And it is looking like it's starting to slip away from Illinois Tech here. Aurora now with 8 of the last 9 points. These are the stretches that have separated the match. Long return from Lauer, second long return, but Joseph bats this one back. Now Kavan for Van, and this time able to pound that off the block. It's going to take more than one to stop the bleeding, though. Good serve here, Evenson to Joseph, and then Cazzoni. Make that 10 kills for Celeste. And she is closing in on her career high. And does she have enough points to get there? Is the question. Torres with 11 kills tonight, plus 6 digs. And a swing here from Troutman Mendez, who has her 10th kill tonight, joining Victoria Van. 16-12. Aurora needs 9 more to conclude matters tonight. Scarlet Hawks are chasing. Aurora trying to put this away. Here is Holman. A relatively quiet set for her, as she now is within 1 of the career high she matched over the weekend. 17 kills, a match high 39 attacks, and now an ace by Cazzoni. And this one is starting to get stretched out here. Cazzoni's second ace, timeout IIT. Aurora up 6 and 7 points away from the match. This is Aurora University women's volleyball. Mequon CUW 5 points from a 3-1 victory over Lakeland. It's 20-17 in the 4th. And time running short on the Muskies there, and time running out on the Scarlet Hawks here. They are going to need a significant rally. Down 18-12. Sean Fryer here with you again. Aurora to Stevens Point Invitational this weekend. 15th ranked Oshkosh, Simpson, and 16th ranked Stevens Point on the agenda. Lake Forest on the road Friday, and then home to Alverno on Saturday for IIT. Cazzoni serves and has back-to-back aces. That's maybe the 3rd time Aurora has done that. 12 aces tonight for Aurora. The 4th time Aurora's gotten at least to 12 in aces. They're 6 points away, and that one from Graham, when redirected at the net and fell, it's 19-13. Sebastio serving. They need a run, or it is probably not going to happen tonight if they don't get something to start right here. And Troutman Mendez happy to deliver. That is her 3rd block. 19-14. A couple off her career high in kills. So is Victoria Van. Savastio again. Torres for Pullman. And she hit that one long. And by long, I mean wide in this situation. It's 15 serving 19 here in the fourth set. Aurora 6 points from the match. 3 straight for IIT for the first time in this fourth set and going for more. Joseph sets Pullman, and there is number 18. Third time this season for Kate. It's 20-15. And Hannah Joseph to serve. Set here for more. Torres with the dig, and now Pullman looks for number 19. Not this time. Starnes for Kavan, who gets up. Torres another dig, and then Moreno delivers. IIT is out of timeouts. It's 21-15. Moreno with her third kill, has 5 blocks as well. A timely big finish. The Caneland High School alum. That one is too long. It's 21-16. Lulu Torres is a couple of digs away from what would be her 6th double-double of the season and 9th of her career. And would be the 4th one this month. Call this one at the net on Aurora. It's 21-17. Or stand correct, it would be obviously her 6th double-double this season. She had 3 straight in the stretch of a week, and there is Kate Pullman delivering number 19, a career high in kills for her. She makes it 22-17, and now Aurora can trade side outs all the way to the match. There's a block, and then it's punched out of play. 23-17. That'll be block number 11 for Aurora. Erickson serving. Moore, long return. Kavan over on 2. We're able to handle it, and Torres drops in her 12th kill. And it is match point. And the freshman Erickson, the alum of St. Charles East, can put it away. Kavan was Recamp, and we play on. They will need to fend off 7 match points, and that is only one of them. Kavan serves. Have to get it over first, and she does. Here is Lauer, that's tipped. It's kept up and off the umpire, and that is the ball game. Aurora in 4 tonight, 25-14, 25-23, 23-25, 25-18. Aurora with 50 kills tonight, a 214 attacking percentage to 41 and a 128 mark for IIT. Aces 12-6 for the Spartans. Blocks were 11-3 for Aurora. Kate Pullman, a career high 19 kills tonight. Lulu Torres, 12 kills and 8 digs. Celeste Cazzoni, 10 kills, 5 digs and 5 blocks. 5 kills, 4 aces, latter of which matches a career high, and 13 digs for Danny Lauer tonight. Riley Moreno, 3 kills and a season high 6 blocks. Hannah Joseph at 48 assists, a couple of aces and 7 digs tonight. Hannah Evenson, 2 aces and 18 digs. Kristen Erickson had 9 digs in the victory tonight. Illinois Tech briefly, Carla Troutman-Mendez and Victoria Van each had 10 kills. Troutman added 3 blocks. 7 kills for both Briar Moore, who had 7 digs, and for Emily Graham. And then 3 kills, 5 assists, 6 digs for Grace Reckamp. Couple of kills for London Francis, 1 apiece for Victoria Asperez and Kelsey Starnes, who had 19 digs tonight. And lastly, Sasami Kavan, second career double-double, 27 assists, 11 digs for her. So Aurora now 7-6 on the season, 2-0 in the NAC. Illinois Tech falls to 2-10. They are 1-1 in conference play. Time of the match, 1 hour and 39 minutes. As Aurora needs 4 sets to win their first 2 NAC contests, but they do win them both. And they will get ready for play this weekend in Stevens Point. Big thank you to the entire Aurora University Game Day crew. Director of Athletic Communications, Brian Kipley, leading the way as he frequently does. Can't thank him enough, as well as the AU facilities team. The final again. 25-14, 25-23, 23-25, 25-18. Spartans win it. 2-0 start in the NAC. My name is Sean Fry, and we will see you next time for Aurora University Women's Volleyball here at athletics.aurora.edu.